No, it was a 3-0.
I think it was a 3-0.
Yeah, I believe it was a 3-0. And so right now, guys, this is the first set of grand finals. Alan coming from losers, Shroomed coming from winners. Only has to take 3 games.
Has Shroomed dropped a game yet?
I don't believe he's dropped a game.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's just kept it frosty. Stay cool. He told me today at... Oh, no.
Ooh.
That is the twisty eye.
Yeah.
He
was thinking about something else.
Yeah, he was thinking about something else. Maybe Game of Thrones finale. But anyways, Dewan told me that he and Zach were talking about the new training playstyle and that you play to 4-stock every single person.
I see.
I think that's sound advice, but you know what happens when you don't 4-stock them? Like you can't get upset about that.
Right.
And you know, I just don't want that kind of training mindset to backfire on both of them.
Yeah, you know what I think might be like a little bit more apt, but like accomplish the same thing? It's just like, it's hard to say, but you just have to play like every stock is your last stock.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like almost equivalent of saying 4-stock every match.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's just harder to convince yourself that like your stock is your last stock. Oh, that's an unfortunate mistake.
You know,
I thought he was going to grab that.
But I also feel like there are some bad habits that can come from that because, you know, sometimes you want to make trades.
True.
Because you're up.
True.
And so I actually just, you know, now that we're talking about it, I really feel like the best way to train is just to, you know, stick to the same game plan as we've always had. And that's just win.
Yeah. And, you know, experiment. Take your time to experiment.
Totally, totally.
Yeah.
Alan's second jab gets grabbed out of thin air. That is interesting.
Well, you know, jabs or grabs have priority. Like
yeah.
when hits and grabs like connect on the same frame, and there's no other like nonsense, grab will always win.
Yeah, it's interesting. A bunch of Washington players, when we were up there in that state for Northwest Majors, they're telling me a lot about Hurtbuck's distortion and how important it actually is. Yeah, it was Evan. It was Ticeman who was saying Hurtbuck's distortion is so important. That guy is a smash.
Every region has their own guy and their own like little thing that they think is important. It's funny.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. In top eight, he was Doc. Oh wait, no.
Dewan wasn't in top 8 last year.
Yeah, he wasn't in top 8 last year. I believe he was Sheik.
I think he was Sheik too. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. If that was the question, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Alan had this at 3 stocks, and Dewan was at 2, but looks like Dewan kind of just turned the switch on.
Yeah. You know, one thing that's like, it's also... Ooh.
Nice. What were you saying?
I'm just saying, like, it's hard to really evaluate, like, how well you're doing sometimes when you and the other player have made, like, certain mistakes that, like, cost them stocks. Because, like, you can't necessarily, like, look at the stock count and expect that it's, like, going to continue on that trend.
Right.
Like, if everything else stays equal.
Okay, see, so this is actually what I thought Alan was going to start out with. Especially because he just came off playing YCZ with Sheik. Something that I really want to see from Shroomed today is I want to see him 0 to death Alan with chain grabs. Because Shroomed isn't, like, in case you guys don't know, Shroomed is not the kind of player who goes for chain grabs.
He fancies himself honorable.
Yes, he does. He does. See, and this is one of the situations where Dewan is like, I'm up a stock, I don't need to do this. But yes, there it is. I want to see it go all the way to 70%.
Ooh.
There we go. I love it. And the reverse forward air. Pray to win, my friend. Okay. Oh, a little tricky right there.
Yeah, you just gotta. It's hard to convince yourself sometimes, but like, you just gotta hold it until you're sure.
Right.
You know, it's better to miss up a punish on the stage than it is to let that go. Like when you could just edge hog them.
I think he should have gone for a top platform because now he could get chain grabbed. Okay, he had the homie platform for him. Nice. I actually feel that Dewan hit confirmed that down air a little too fast. If he If he waited a little bit, he could have turned around and forward aired, and he would have sent him at a lower angle. But he chose back air.
That's true.
I've been trying to make little comments on fine-tuning for everyone, you know, just in case they're watching these VODs or something.
Right.
Nice. Oh, okay.
You know, Toph and I were talking about things like this earlier, like where you have a guaranteed, like a guaranteed follow-ups, like, you know, Sheik's chain grab, or, you know, you've seen Kadano's diagram of Marth
on Jigglypuff. Yeah, of course, of course.
But, you know, even if something's perfect, you still have to just make it as hard as possible for them.
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
All of those options have different amounts. Like, they're not all as easy to get.
Yeah.
You know? And you can also condition your opponent to just continually expect one thing, and then you know, go the other way.
I especially hate it when you know, floaties get frustrated with down throw knee, you know, and they kind of let go. Like,
that's
what are you doing?
That's like the #1 example I think of.
Totally.
Is down throw knee, and just like you know, you keep DIing out at the beginning just to see if they can do it. Like, you got to test to see like how well they can do it.
Totally.
Because like that reaction time is difficult for Falcon. But then, you know, all of a sudden, when it really matters, you change up that direction, and they're not ready for it.
I actually had one of those situations. One of the first times I ever fought Jeff, he starts making this crazy comeback on me on FD in the 5th game, and he gets some outlandish grab, and every single time I was DIing out, and this time I DI'd in, and he just whiffed it completely.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I understand the effects of conditioning now.
That's one of those ones also where, like, if you also expect to just get hit no matter what, you might as well DI in, because you're not as far, like, you won't get hit as far away.
That's true.
It's one of those weird things where, like, because just the trajectory of the throw changes so much if you're a floaty.
Yeah, you know, also another thing, people always think of DI as, you know, up, left, down, right, or neutral.
Right.
When in reality, you have, you know, 360 DIs that you could do. So, you know,
I'm not sure exactly what the number is, because you know that there's like those dead zones near the horizontals and verticals.
You're right.
But yeah, it's a lot.
But anyways, you know, you have your whole control stick of DI, so, you know, that doesn't oh wow, he's Doc, I just noticed.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't just say DI out, you know, you could DI down and out.
Exactly.
Know, something like that, for example.
And this has got me, like, seeing how many options you have for DI, it's got me thinking, like, there's quite a few moves that I think are suboptimally DI'd just in general.
Yes.
Like, I haven't experimented with this too much, but you know that Fox's up smash doesn't send you straight up. It sends you up and at a little bit of an angle.
True.
So that suggests that straight out to the side, while good, is probably not optimal.
That's true.
Because you probably want out and slightly down.
Yeah, that's right. Huh. You know, so you're saying not all the way out, and also slightly down.
Right.
That's right.
The only thing is, like, it's kind of that slight angle where I don't actually know if it's wow.
What a conversion.
I can't believe that's a combo at that percent.
Right? I feel like that was an armpit. That wasn't even a fist.
I know. Yeah.
Alan is great at that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
That fucking magnet grip.
Yeah, seriously. Come on, Dawn. Why you got to do that? All right, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fancy. Reminds me of, I don't know if you remember the set, but when Dewan fought Lucky at Fuddruckers and he power shielded the pill into a shine.
Holy shit, I don't remember that. Oh, wait, was that at
I think that was Don't Go Down There. Yeah,
Jeff.
I think that was Don't Go Down There. When Lucky actually won the tournament over H-Box. Yeah, that was nuts.
So weird, like, I remember those regionals so clearly.
Yeah, me too. I just remember Mango lost to Hungry Box. And then he's eating, and then Hungry Box comes over, you know, at the huge table. Hungry Box is like, guys, I just beat Mango. And then Mango's like, good shit, dude. Like, looks him dead in the eye. Like, and like, he didn't see that Mango was there, obviously.
Yeah. But you know, he's evolved and become less of a buster.
Oh, totally. Yeah. No, I
like
like talking to that guy. He's a cool guy. Oh, damn, the patience.
Patience.
Alan, oh no. Alan very much wanted him to just full jump.
Yeah.
But Dwan does not bite.
It's weird, like, it actually helps so much your game, like, if you just read those, they're not combos, but I don't want to say block string either, but just, like, their pressure, and you just wait out that second one that you know is coming.
Yeah. You know, I still consider it a string, you know, if they picked one option and that was what you were playing around, like, I still definitely consider that a string.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier, you know, like, at low percents, Sheik doesn't have a good, like, down throw, or forward tilt combo. So instead, you know, hitting with the forward tilt and wait for them to do something stupid. Oh yeah, that's the end.
Congratulations to Duwan.
Good stuff, Duwan.